Right now, more than 1,000 unionized workers are hitting the picket line at more than 65 locations across 42 cities. This is happening on Red Cup Day, one of the company's busiest days of the year. But sales don't appear to be impacted. A Starbucks spokesperson saying, in part, quote, "Based on what we've seen this morning, we're on track to exceed our sales expectations for the day across company-operated coffee houses in North America." Now, employees are upset after the latest contract talks stalled. They're seeking better hours and pay, as well as improved staffing in stores. Starbucks says it's already offering the best pay package, worth an average of $30 an hour. Some of their benefits include up to 18 weeks of paid family leave and covering 100% tuition for a 4-year college degree. Meanwhile, at Target, employees are not happy about having to be happy. The company implementing a new staff policy called 10-4. When employees are within 10 feet of a customer, they're required to use friendly body language, like smiling and making eye contact. When they're within 4 feet, they must personally greet the customer. But workers are already not smiling, saying nothing says corporate joy like a mandatory smile, and there is no way they've lived on this planet for years and think, oh, waving is a completely natural thing to do with guests. Now, let's all wave and welcome in the Ruthless podcast crew. It's Josh Holmes, Comfortably Smug, Michael Duncan, and John Ashbrook. Is this generational, boys? I feel like that's... I wouldn't think it needed to be codified, but maybe it does if you're having to convince people who work in the aisles of Target not to be rude.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm still stuck on Randy Weingarten out at a barista strike.
What's she
The lived
doing there?
experience of baristas.
I mean, this lady, she's got a job description like a schizophrenic billionaire. I mean, is she a teachers union rep?
Right. Yeah.
Like, hey, hats off for the education of our children. Let's mix in the barista strike while you're at it. It's unbelievable to me. Look, I think all of these segments that you've done back to back to back are all interrelated. No question there's an affordability crisis. No question there is a housing crisis. No question, all those things. But you also have this entitlement sense amongst, and I don't think it's generational, honestly, Will. People very easily put that in the box. Like, young people don't appreciate what we've done. I'm not sure that's what it is. But there is a segment of society where there is an entitlement sense that they don't work for the company works for them. And it's under what circumstances that they'll actually perform the lowest common denominator of their job. Smile? Is that offensive? Your job is to interact with the public who are buying stuff in your store. Of course you're going to smile. Like, what? How is that? That is a bare minimum. If that becomes a problem, you shouldn't work there.
I'm going to take the other side.
Oh, my God.
As a customer, I don't want a service employee to make eye contact. I'm there. I'm in a Target. I'm probably in a rush. They're already trying to get me to volunteer to work for them with the self-checkout line. No. I'm not working for Target for free. They're clearly not even paying their people enough. They're forcing them to smile and greet people.
Shocking take from the guy that wears sunglasses on television. I don't want eye contact. Just for the audience's record, he's not blind. He's just wearing the shades. Shocking take.
I'm not going to check out my own toilet paper. And the drinks I'm buying, I'm bringing them to an employee. I want them to look down, put it out, put it in the bag. I'm trying to get out of here and go home as fast as possible.
Yeah, I think the thing that's the most demoralizing about this Starbucks issue is they did this on Red Cup Day, which is the kickoff of the holiday season. This is a new front in the war on Christmas.
Oh, there it is.
We must stop it. We must stop it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna finish this up where it started with Randy Weingarten. This is a woman who is ostensibly supposed to be helping teachers get bigger paychecks. But I remember when I was in elementary school, all the teachers complained they weren't being paid enough. Now that my kids are in elementary school, all the teachers are complaining they aren't being paid enough. What in the world is Randy Weingarten doing for her job? And if the Starbucks employees think that that woman is the one who's going to help them get paid more, I got an awful lot of teachers to introduce them to.
Before we go, guys, I got to get your quick reaction. We're down to 1 minute, and I want to read you a headline from MSNBC. That's right, from MSNBC, because it is a bit of breaking news. The headline reads as follows. Eric Swalwell, who we started the show talking about, is now being investigated for mortgage fraud, eyes his next campaign, California governor. Quickly, boys.
Well, he's also, I think, named his senior staff. Fang Fang is going to be a part of that, of course, the Chinese alleged spy that he had an interaction with, shall we say. This guy is, I don't even think he can get elected in California, fellas.
California deserves him. I hope he wins.
Oh.
I can't wait to watch the race. I literally cannot think of a better opportunity for the Ruthless podcast than Eric Swalwell running for governor of California.
I'll give you one.
That's my side.
Jasmine?
I go with content, not over the suffering of the people of California. We will all enjoy the content.
So Eric Swalwell, governor, Jasmine Crockett, senator. What's the best content farm? You'll have to find out at the Ruthless Variety program. That's going to do it for us today. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.